Okay, so once you've done a drawing that you are satisfied with, again, we're just doing the main contour of the eyebrow, and then we are not going to be drawing in our eyelashes. And the reason why is because we need to get the skin tone behind them, and they'll just end up being in the way. So just leave them out for now, and then you'll do them at the very end. Okay. So this step is how to use transfer paper to transfer your drawing on the drawing paper onto the nicer watercolor paper that can take paint. So what you do is there is a dark side of the transfer paper, and if you actually put your finger on it, you're going to get some graphite on your finger. And then there's a lighter side which doesn't have the graphite on it. So what you want to do is you want to transfer this down on here. So you're going to put the transfer paper touching the paper that you want the image transferred onto, okay? And then you can take little pieces of tape and sort of secure it. And then you'll put your drawing over the paper, making sure that it's lined up with the edges. So you can also like fold it over so you can see where the edges are. Try not to crinkle it too much. Again, make sure you tape it down real good so that doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need is either a color pencil. You could do it in pencil, but the best is a ballpoint pen. I'm going to grab one real quick from my desk. So just a regular Bic pen, not the ones that are ink, just a regular ballpoint like this. Okay? And what you're going to do is medium pressure trace over the lines that you've created. Okay? Once you've traced this, you can actually draw in your eyelashes on this piece of paper. And then you can transfer them later onto the painting. Okay. This water line here. It looks pretty basic right now. But once we get painting, it's going to start to transform. Put this in here. Just tint those, even though I'll paint over them later. And I've made my pupil a little bit bigger than it is in the picture. Okay, so now that I do that, I'm gonna do this tape, give it to the next person who needs the transfer paper. And I've got my design now transferred onto here. So this is where I could go in now, knowing that I'm gonna have to do this later, and get in a drawing of my eyelashes. So I'm looking at the direction they're going, where they are on the water line, and the length. Some of these are really long. Don't go overboard with your bottom lashes, or else it looks funny. Okay, not bad. And even in here, might just practice direction and length of my eyebrow hairs. All right. So now, what we do is I'm going back to this painting. You are going to look at your picture, the color picture, and you are going to, in magazines or these Home Depot paint swatches, you are going to find 6 colors, all right? And on the back of your drawing, the back of this drawing, this is not the painting sheet, you're going to trace those squares. If you don't have access to the squares, then just draw around a Post-it note. Or just draw some squares. Okay, so Post-it note works. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't have to be super beautiful. I'm going quickly, but you can do it a little bit better than what I've done. Okay. And then you're going to use, you need to find your undertone, which is your lighter skin tone. So if you look at my hand, areas that are a little bit lighter. So we want one lightest or highlight. You want a shadow value of your skin tone. So if you look at your picture, it'd be the area that has some more shadow on it versus this lightest highlight area. Okay. You're going to find one overtone, which is like when you get a tan, you know, when you press on your skin, you can see your undertone, and then you have a sort of overtone. So mine's a little bit like redder, a little bit kind of a reddish olive color. And then over here, you're going to have one highlighted or highlight eye color. So the actual color that's in your iris, okay? Your waterline or your tear duct color. And then one darker eye color. Or iris, I should say. Iris, eye color. Okay, and then what you're going to do is once you've found it, you're going to cut it out and you're going to paste it, okay, to the side or whatever. And then you have to try to recreate that color. So it should look something like this when you're done. Okay, so you should be matching the values as much as you possibly can, or the hue as much as you possibly can, using red, yellow, blue, the skin pigment colors and then white. So we're not mixing black at all. Okay? And I'm going to show you what to do after you've completed this painting, which will have your eye drawing on the back of it.